Alright, you guys, since we have our addition up to 10 worksheet for today, April 27th, this is going to be our math worksheet that is going to replace the math workbook pages that you guys have been doing. So now that we are done with our workbook and we have finished chapter 12, we are going to review a few concepts. So the first one is going to be, well, we did subitizing the other day. So let's go ahead and do addition up to 10. We're going to start off with writing our first and last name. And I knew going into this that my poor little marker just did not want to write my first and last name, but you would and you should write your first and last name up at the top. Anyways, our directions say count each set and write how many, then cut and paste the sum. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at all these different sets of objects. We are going to count how many we see and write them in the blanks below, and then we are going to add them all together. And then the sum, which is the total, we are going to cut and paste that number from the bottom into the number that matches. So I think I'm going to do one with you guys. Obviously, I'm not going to cut and paste, but just imagine, okay? So the first set of seahorses is, let's go ahead and count these seahorses. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I want to write a nice, pretty 4. Y'all know my marker has been struggling. I think that one is a little bit better. All right, so 4 plus, that's our plus symbol. 1, 2, 3. So we want to write a nice, pretty 3. All right, we can kind of see that. So 4 plus 3 equals, let's count the seahorses all together, okay? So let's go ahead and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 4 plus 3 equals what number? 7. So I'm going to write it right here. Oh, y'all, this marker. Okay, I'm going to write it. Let's see if I can get it one more time. I'm going to write it right here, but what you would do is you would count 4 plus 3 equals 7, right? You would count all of your seahorses all together, and then you would come to the bottom, and you're going to find that number. So the number 7, you're going to cut that out because we see that we have our dotted lines, which means we cut. We cut that number 7 out, and we're going to paste that number 7 right here where I wish... Ooh, I wish my number 7 would write, but it's not writing right now. Okay, so then you would go to, and let's see. All right, here we go. All right, so then you would go to these volleyballs right here, and let's go ahead and count all of these. So let's go ahead and do 1, 2, 3. So we're going to write a nice, pretty number 3. Now we're going to do plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to write a nice, pretty number 5. And then we're going to count them all together. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So imagine, oh Lord, Miss Nettles needs a new marker for sure. All right, so imagine that's our pretty number 8 right there. We'd come down to the bottom. We'd find the number 8, which is right here. We'd cut it out on our dotted lines, and then we'd go up and paste it. I'm so sorry my marker is going kaput on me, but you guys get the picture with my first 2 examples, and I want you to go ahead and do the last 3 by yourself, and have a good time. Bye.